Hey guys, welcome to Q Automated. In this video, we are going to learn about TestNG assertions and what is the difference between hard assert and soft assert. What is assertions? You know that a no test case is complete without assertions because at the end of the test case, we need assertions of what is expected value and what is the actual value. On the basis of that, we can infer which test case is passed and which test case is failed. So that's why assertions are very important part of writing any test case. Let us see this test case mentioned here. In this, we have added this assert.assert equals where we are launching this google.com and comparing the title with this Google. So in this case, the test case will fail that because the expected will be Google, but the expected will be this Google and the actual value will be this spelling. So in this case, you'll get an exception thrown which will show what is the expected value and what is the actual value. So this is how the assertions work. So you write some test steps and then you assert what is the expected value of that test case to qualify it as a pass. So apart from assert equals, which we have seen in our example, there are some more commonly used assertions which is used very widely. So these are like assert equals, which we have seen comparing the strings. Then assert equals comparing the string with the message if the test case fails, then it shows this message. Then there is boolean. So expected boolean value if it is expected to be true or expected to be false and what is the actual we are getting it. Then we can match the utils. So actual utils that is the collection types. So two collection objects we can match, and if the test case fail, then we can print the message. Then we can assert it as a true. The condition should be true, then the test case will pass. We can assert it to true with condition and the message to be displayed when the test case fails. Assert false is asserting the condition is to false. Then in this case, the expected condition is false. In this case, the condition is expected to be false, and if the test case pass, if the test case fail, then it will display this message. So let us see what is hard assert. Hard assert is also a type of TestNG assertion which throws an exception immediately if the assert statement fails and move on to the next test case. So in this case, if there is any code written in the current state test case after that assert statement, it will not execute that statement. So if you see the previous example of Google, let us see that. So in this example, if there is some code written after this assert statement, it will not execute that code. It will just move on to the next test case if available, or otherwise it will stop execution. Now let us see what is soft assert. So to deal with the disadvantage of hard assertions, we have a customized error handling provided by TestNG, which is called as soft assertion. So we have seen that the TestNG Hard Assert execution will stop the test case once the assertion statement fails. So this is usually used when our tests require multiple assertions. So in this case, what will happen is it will record the assertion values, but all the results are calculated at the end. So we will see example of both hard assert and soft assert. So let us see the example of hard assert. In the hard assert, focus on test case 1. In this, there are multiple assert statements in this test case, and the first test case itself assert true that 5 is less than 1 is a it will return false value. So this test case, this assertion will fail, and hence the next statement in the code will not get executed because this is a hard assert. So in this case, whenever the assertion statement fails, the execution stops between, and the execution flow move on to the next test case. So this, to address this issue, we use soft assert. So let us see how we can address this issue in soft assert. So in this test case, we are creating object of this class soft assert, and we are using this object to add the assertions method. So in this, we are asserting this test case will fail. It will record in this that the test case has failed. It will move on to the next assert statement. Then it will record that this also fails. Then it will record that this also fails, and then when at the end it will do assert all. Then it will calculate all the results together. So this is how the soft assert work. And in this case, all the assertion statement inside the one test case can be executed one by one, even though the assert statements are failing. So this is it about TestNG Assertions. If you try more, you will get questions, and you can ask that questions in the comment section given below. You can share your feedback and suggestions also. So thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe my channel so that you get updated notifications of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.